Hello, welcome to another episode Selling Cars at Grinding Corp Garage. Today we're going to show you a very beautiful and pretty Toyota Land Cruiser BJ70. This particular model is 1988 and it is in very good condition, like all of our cars. We're gonna do a quick walk around, talk about excellent condition of this car and some features that it has and shows, and a few things that we've done to it. And after that we're gonna do drive off, drive by, and brake check as usual. So let's start walking around. The paint on it is in very good condition, and it is original paint. There is absolutely no rust on it, and the vehicle looks very good, and the paint shows very good. There are no dents and no big scratches on it whatsoever. In fact, no scratches period, or no scratches at all. Just maybe some couple of minor stone chips or door edge chips that we touched up, but other than that it's in excellent condition. If we would take a concourse paint and give it a condition 10, this would be a solid 8.5 to 9. I would say 9, solid 9. So let me show you how nice the hood shines, for example. And there's original paint on it, and shows very good. There are no dents, no scratches on it. It's in really good shape. Brand new windshield wipers. Windshield has no chips, none of that nature, and it's original windshield. Another thing that you might notice, for example, this vehicle has been registered all the way until the end or the date when we acquired it or purchased it. So it was a running vehicle in Japan, which means it had to go through inspection process, and obviously if you have leaks and certain mechanical imperfections, you will not be able to obtain inspection okay from Japanese government. But just gonna do a walk around and in detail show you. For example, if we would look on the back of this car, you can see how good and how clean the trim is, and the rubber trim itself, and you'll be able to see how well the paint shines, and it's just in excellent condition. For example, if we would show you right here, right on the bottom, you will be able to see there's a little bit of wax right there, but you'll be able to see this is the very weak spot on a 70 series Toyotas. You'll be able to see how clean this is, and all the welding spots are still there, and so this is just a good, very clean car, no rust. Chrome bumpers in the rear are in excellent condition. They're in very good shape, aside from maybe a little bit of wax on it or residue. And one more time, this is the very weak spot on the Toyota Land Cruiser. You can see how clean that is right there, and the frame, there is absolutely no rust on it, so that's very important right there. It rides on Firestone Wilderness AT. They do have about, I would say, half to 75% left. I would say half. Let's go with half. But solid tire. We usually put be of good reach, all-terrain or mud terrain. But to throw away that tire is, you know, not the best thing to do. But for example, the side steps, which are chrome, they're in very good condition, and we're going to show them to you right now. Usually they rust right on top. There's specks of rust that will be coming through them, and you can see this is in excellent condition. Excellent. Just a little bit right here, maybe you'll be able to see it, but that's just from somebody stepping on it. But that's about it. The other side is in perfect shape, which we're going to show you right now. This is the other side, and you can see it's in excellent condition from the top down. Very good shape, and that tells a lot about the vehicle. That does tell a lot. So right now we're going to show you the motor. We're going to crank it up and going to show you how it runs. Okay, so here it is. It's a 3D motor. This particular motor is a 3.4 diesel, and although it might not be the fastest diesel you might ever acquire, but it is for sure a damn bulletproof motor. This motor will run and run and run and run, and in fact this motor was inherited from a previous generation of Land Cruiser, which was a 40 series, and the 70 series was a direct replacement. And in earlier years they inherited this specific motor with minor to none modification, slightly increased output, and combustion chamber, which resulted in a 3.4 liter instead of 3.2 in the latest 40 series car. You can see how clean the car is, and you can see the paint right there is nice and white, and the fenders are clean. The firewall is very clean, and that tells a lot as well. For example, I'm not sure, most of the trucks you might have seen or have seen are in pretty rough condition. The only imperfection to me is, for example, this, I'm not sure if it's cast iron or just iron, and these things are normal to oxidation and getting rusty. But you can see right there, at some point of time, it might have leaked, and it took the paint off. It took the paint off right there. Alright, okay, I'm going to go ahead and crank up the motor right now. The motor runs very, very smooth. Doesn't have any vibration. Air conditioning works very good on it. It's nice and cold. We did basic maintenance on it, including the oil, the filter, new antifreeze. This system was flushed. We flushed about 3 times or so. And that's about it. Usually change the power steering pump. In fact, the reservoir for power steering pump is going to show the condition of this car, because it's still in a dechromate finish. It's absolutely nice and pretty. Alright, now we're going to show you that all the lights on the vehicle do work. Alright everybody, now we're going to show you the condition of the interior, and let's walk over there. As you can see, everything is in very, very good condition. The door cards are very good. They don't have any water damage or any of the damage that could have been done by moisture over the years, and everything is in very good shape. You can see the door jambs are in very good, very clean shape. This alone tells a lot about the vehicle. Take a look at the seat. I hardly believe that all of these covers are original, as well as the carpet, the steering wheel, and the center console. As you can see, the carpet is in very, very good shape. It's just a nice, good condition carpet. This mat right here, although it is original, it does have some peel-offs, but it's normal, that occurs over the years. Everything works. Transfer case works very well at the push of the button. Then you need to lock your hubs, and your four-wheel drive will be engaged. Right now I'm going to go ahead from another side, and we'll talk about more condition of the interior. Alright, we're going to show you that inside everything works. So we're going to turn the ignition on, and clock comes right on, radio comes right on. We didn't replace the radio. That's the GDM, so to speak, equipment. It's not an original radio. It does work, as you can hear. but only CD works. Radio does work as well, but unfortunately the highest frequency you can go is 90.0. Again, the clock works, the stopwatch on the clock works fine. You click on it. I'm not sure why they put a stopwatch. It's not a race car, maybe to measure how quickly you can get on top of the mountain with it. Lighter works, and it is a 24-volt lighter, so you got to make sure that you're not going to put any kind of 12-volt device in it, or if you will, you're going to need an inverter or the compatible plug to charge your accessories. So we're gonna crank it up real quick, and so it comes right on, and the air conditioning works very good. It's nice and cold. Just turn it up high, and by the way, you can see it's not even on recirculation. It's just a very cold air conditioning. I didn't even keep it on recirculation. Rear heater works. Rear windshield wiper works. Front windshield wipers work fine. They do spray as well. I'm not going to do that because we're going to spoil the look of the cleanliness of the car. Lights work. All the gauges work. Fuel gauge, temperature gauge, voltage, and the oil gauge as well. Every single Land Cruiser that I've touched, and I've touched quite a lot of them, they all read low. I'm not sure why. I even replaced the sensors in the past, and they still read very low on it. When you drive it, it reads in the first quarter. So we'll give it some gas, and it kind of slowly comes up. So the mileage on it is 162 kilometers, which is about 100,000 miles for this car, for this motor, and the Toyota quality. That is very, very small mileage. Okay, now we're going to perform a drive-off, drive-by, and a brake check, and we're going to show you how this vehicle starts and how it runs. Okay, this is going to conclude the video. This car drives very, very good. It does not pull. It tracks very well. Brakes do work. Under braking, it does not pull neither to the right nor to the left. No play in the suspension, no play in the steering wheel. Basically, it rides very good. All this car needs is a new proud owner.